in the background. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, it's just really hot. Um, it's currently about 1 a.m. right now. Um, and this whole stream, I'm just doing this to get stuff off my chest. And it's supposed to mimic like I'm talking to somebody, you know what I mean? Like, you always feel better whenever you talk to somebody, and I don't have anybody like that. So that's what the stream is for me, I guess. There's a lot of stuff I've been needing to tell at somebody, and the stream is gonna be that somebody. Also, I'm doing this stream to delete it. This stream is not gonna stay up, so I'm just talking, or pretending like I'm talking to somebody at least. Oh, and somebody is here. Okay. Um, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that could be. It could be one of my friends. It could be somebody totally random. It could be somebody I have never met before. Um, Either way, yeah, this stream is just gonna be ranting about my life problems, and it's just gonna last however long it takes, I guess. Um, so yeah, but the reason I'm doing this is because I was watching my Instagram stories, just going back and looking at all the ones I posted, and it made me really sad because, because I obviously, if you know me, know my life, if you friends with me, then you would know I had a girlfriend, like a few months ago, and we had been dating for years and years, um, but we broke up a few months ago, and it was really tough. It was very obvious she did not want to be in the relationship anymore at the end, so I broke up with her. But I did not want to. I just did what had to be done. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah. Um. um. But basically, uh, you know what? I will go back all the way to like the beginning, to give a better like understanding of my whole situation, because this isn't just going to be ranting about one little thing like the relationship. It's going to be ranting about like all of my problems, and I'm just going to give you a full in-depth analysis of it all. So let's go back to middle school. Okay, let's go back to middle school. Me being how old was it? I was 2018, so 13 years old, 13, 14, something like that. I hope, is there somebody still here? Hold on, let me. Yep, there's somebody still here. Okay, interesting. But middle school being like 13, 14 years old, something like that. Yeah. So I was really dumb back in middle school and naive, and I had a Minecraft girlfriend. Okay, we were kids. I was a kid. Okay, I mean, as one does. You know what I mean? um, and yeah, we were like a thing, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Uh, like for a few months at least. Yeah, like yeah, for a few months. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, and then obviously she got a new boyfriend. Uh, and it's funny enough because it was a Minecraft girlfriend, so we didn't have to know each other in real life to do that stuff. She lived in San Antonio. It's okay. I mean, I live in the Midwest, okay. So obviously I don't live in San Antonio, but yeah, which that's relevant like way later on, years later. Um, and yeah, uh, so then we quote unquote broke up, even though we weren't a thing, okay. Yeah. And then so this is eighth grade, yeah. So then there was this girl in my class, okay, and which I'm gonna be completely honest, I was in. I'm gonna refer to myself as a kid, like in middle school, obviously, but like I'm not a kid anymore. I want to say I'm still a teenager, but I'm pretty much 18, almost 18. So I wouldn't say I'm a kid, but I'm still pretty young. I'm not gonna be one of those teenagers that tries to act all grown up and stuff. But I know I'm still pretty young. But like, it was middle school, and basically, uh, yeah, there was this girl, and I was okay, this is gonna sound weird. I was a horny ass kid, man. I had a crush on like every girl that I thought was attractive, bro. And it was crazy, but there was this one girl, and she was like, she was really, she was different than the other girls in my class, and I liked her, okay? And she was like one of the losers, and I was the new kid, because that was my first year at that school. So, yeah, obviously I hung out with the losers, because I didn't know anybody. So, there was two other losers other than me, and I still talk to them. And yeah, this girl, she was a nerd geek, you know what I mean? Like it was crazy. And she watched anime. It was crazy, man. I was like, anime sucks. So why do you watch anime? You're oh god, oh god. Yeah, I was like, you're stupid, bro. Why do you watch anime? Blah 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 blah. So then she told me to watch a certain anime, and I was like, bro, no. Why would I do that? That's so stupid. So then she told me to watch another one like a couple months later. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. Fine, I'll watch one episode. So then that, got me hooked on that show. I was like, oh my gosh, this is way better than I thought it was gonna be. Like, oh my god, this is so intense, this is so cool, amazing. Yeah, and then that's what got me. That is the exact thing that got me hooked on anime. But like, anyways, yeah, I developed a huge fat crush on this chick, and it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Like, you would not believe how like into this chick I was, bro. I was obsessed. Like obviously I wasn't gonna like stalk or anything, like not that obsessed, but like I liked her a lot. And then this, oh yeah, the other loser. I said there was two losers and she was one of them. Well, the other one, it was a guy, and like, uh, she was like his only friend, and he most definitely had a crush on her. You could tell. Everybody could tell. Everybody said it, but he was like, no, 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 that was never the case. I never had a crush on her. But yeah. So, uh, this which trust me, everything I'm saying is relevant to the story later on. Okay. So, but yeah, she was um oh yeah, they were friends, and he had a crush on her, and the school year ended, and she said she was gonna be coming back to that school next year, but turns out she was not. She did not. Um, so that was in ninth grade. Now we're in ninth grade, and she's not there, and I was like, bro, what? Wait, I thought she was coming back, and he was like, nope, blah, 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 blah. So then, I think like halfway into the school year, I was like, okay, man, give me her number or her Snapchat or something like that. Because on the last day of 8th grade, I was gonna ask her for her like Snapchat or something. But I got picked up early by my mother. And yeah, uh, so yeah, I got picked up early by my mom, so I couldn't ask her for her Snapchat. So yeah, I asked him for her Snapchat in 9th grade, and she was like, and there's nobody here. Okay, yeah. I asked him for her Snapchat, and it was like, um, oh yeah, so I was at his house whenever I asked her for, um, her Snapchat. Asked him for her Snapchat, yeah. Which I was at his house because we were doing a school project together. Which me and him, he is like my tightest homie, bro. Like we are closer than like everybody else I know. Um, like he's the only one I avidly hang out with. Um, out of like everybody from that school, I don't go to that school anymore, but everybody from that school, he's the only one I avidly hang out with. Um, but yeah. So anyways, I asked for her Snapchat, and he was like, I'll give you her number if you beat me in Wii Sports. So I was like, fine. He won. And I was like, just give me her number. And then he was like, okay, blah, 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 beat me again. And then I was like, okay. So he beat me again. And I was like, just give me her number, bro. He was like, okay, beat me in iMessage games. So we played iMessage games. I got to pick the game. I chose checkers. You already know I dominated that, man. Anyways, so I got her number, and then she was like, okay, we could talk on Discord, all of us. So we made a Discord server, and through like 9th and 10th grade, we talked so much on Discord. Like you wouldn't believe, bro. It was crazy. And then something happened, and then we just all stopped talking on Discord. And then uh so yeah, that was through 9th and 10th grade, and I still had a massive crush on this chick. Okay, you don't understand. I still had a massive crush on this chick. Um, so then let me remember. Yeah, okay. So, in the summer between 10th and 11th grade, um, we, no, wait, no, 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 no. It was this, no, it was the summer between 9th and 10th grade, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right, 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 right. How long ago was 10th grade? That was like 2 years ago. So, yeah, yes, yes, yes. So it was like 10th grade. Yeah. Yes, I remember now. I remember now. We started dating, and then it went into 10th grade. So no, no, okay. I'm jumping the gun. So the girl I said I was dating, um, like at the beginning of the stream, the girl I said we broke up with, yeah, or we started dating, um, and then 10th grade happened. So yeah, and then the so yeah, we dated for I want to say a couple months, and then she was like, I don't know if I can do this right now. You know, I just got out of a very serious relationship, and blah 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 blah. So I was like, okay, we can break up. She said, okay, well, I'll come back for you, or something like that, something corny like that. And keep in mind, we'd only been dating for like a couple months, so I was completely fine with breaking up because I wasn't insanely in love with this chick. I mean, I wish we never started dating again after that, but like that's not how it went down. So she maybe a couple months later, which in 2020 you do not understand how like I was. This might sound weird. Okay, I was a horny motherfucker, man. In eighth grade. In eighth grade. Uh, Not eighth grade. What am I? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. I meant in like in 2020, bro. God. In 2020, bro. You do not understand. I had a friend group, okay, and that friend group just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. Like this person added their friend, that person added their friend, so on and so forth. And there was a few girls in that friend group, and I tried to hit on every single one. And the only one it went anywhere with was this one chick. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna call her K. Okay, her name starts with K. Okay, if you know me personally, you know K. Um, and yeah, which this friend group. Oh, and my controller died. This friend group I'm talking about. This was an online friend group. We became friends in 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. Um, like on Minecraft. We became friends on Minecraft, and ever since then, we've just been, we've kept talking, and we've been friend group. I mean, we've been friends forever. It's yeah, and the friend group is so massive. I can't even remember some people's names because I don't talk to some of the people that are in that friend group now. Because it started with me, Husky, which is actually he's in some of my videos. Uh, and Amari and Ivan. Those are their names. Those were the main people that were in the friend group that started it off. There was also a girl named Rainbow. That was her username on PlayStation. But she like completely like broke us off. Like we have not talked to her in like years. So yeah, yeah. But anyway, so that friend group just kept growing and growing, growing, growing. So whenever that girl, no, I'm just gonna say it. Her name is Annika. Um, her name is Annika. That was the girl I dated. Uh, um, uh, yeah. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Annika broke up with me after like 2 months of dating because she was not ready for a serious relationship at the moment. So yeah, between like I think it was like a 1 or 2 month break. She came back after that, and she was or no but in between that, obviously I said I was trying to give or I was trying to flirt with all these girls, and it only went somewhere with K, bro. We almost were a thing. Like if I would have shot my shot and like asked her, she most likely would have said yes because we were almost there. Um, and then I or then Annika came back and she was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready for the relationship now, and I was like, okay. So, uh, I think that was in like no September maybe. That happened in like maybe September something like that. And yeah, so we started dating, and then in December she was going to a party, okay? And you know what? I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This was a mostly online relationship, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I how old was I? I was like 15 whenever this happened, okay? If a girl wants to date me, I'm gonna say yes, okay? I was 15. Um, Now that would not be the case, obviously. But yeah. So this was a mostly online relationship. She also lived in San Antonio. Nope, she lived right next to San Antonio, a little town. I'm not gonna give the town's name. But yeah, it's a little town by San Antonio, and Uh, um, Also, this real quick thing I want to say. Basically, this whole thing that I'm talking about, I'm gonna be talking about all of my life troubles for the past 2 years or 3 years or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot to go over. Um, so yeah, just sit tight, I guess. So next there is oh yeah, so December. You know, we had been dating for a few months, 4 months, something like that. September to December, and then and then she said that she was going to a party. And now, obviously, I was like, okay, just don't get drunk or anything. And I was very adamant about that. I was like, okay, which we were 15 anyway. I mean, but, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. So anyway, yeah. So then she went to the party, and she was like, okay, well, if I'll just keep texting you throughout the night, so you know I'm not doing anything. So yeah. Um, and then I stupidly fell asleep, and um, basically she um, oh yeah, okay. So I fell asleep, and then she just got like fucking high as a kite, bro. Like literally. And then she didn't tell me. I literally figured that out on my own because um I was like playing a game or something, and we were on a call, like we were on like a phone call, and so I was playing the game, and we were just talking, having a really good time. And then, so I think this was like February, something like that. So then she was like, um, we were talking about this stuff, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I've only been high 2 times. One of them was or no, she said I've only been high 2 times, and then oh yeah, so because I remember the first um I remember the first time she had gotten high because she told me. She literally like texted me like, "Oh yeah, I'm high right now." So then that would have meant that the second time would have been um at the party. So I talked to her. I was like, "So was the second time at that party?" And then uh she was like, "No, no, no." So I just kept prying. And I was like, it was at the party, blah 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 blah. So then she admitted, um, and then so honestly, looking back on it, that was like one of our smallest fights. I did say though, I did say we've only been dating for like a few months now, and uh, yeah, it was August. It was August 13th. That's what it was. We started dating on August 13th, and then so that happened in December. So I was like, we've only been dating for like however many months, and you've already broken my trust uh for you. So then yeah, that happened. And then so um that was 2020. So then now we're in 2021, and 2021, oh wait. 2020, we sent each other like Christmas boxes, like gifts, things, and it was like a box with a bunch of stuff in it. And yeah, it was like a cute little wholesome thing. And um, so wait, yeah, okay. So now we're in 2020. I'm at 2021. Now we're in 2021, and it was my 16th birthday, I want to say, that year, and we were both 16 and all that. And so my birthday. Oh God. Yeah. Okay, bro, chill out. But yeah, my birthday had already happened, and now we're in April. April 9th, to be exact. April 9th, 2021. Uh, we finally met up. Uh, and yeah, it was crazy. It was really good. So basically, we met up and we went to SeaWorld, actually, yeah. Which it was literally that. No, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I will not lie. That was literally like the best day of my life. Okay, like that was literally like you don't even understand, bro. Like that was okay. I'm not gonna say that, but that was like the best day of my life. Okay, it was a really good day. We were there like till it or when it opened to like when it closed. I was about to close, and yeah, it was. I paid for all of her stuff. Um, or well, my parents paid for the tickets, obviously. Because they're really expensive. They got the bands, where you can like just like get like free food at certain restaurants and all that. Um, but I didn't know how they worked, so I just paid for all of her food, out of my own pocket, my money. But I didn't mind because I was in love. I'll say it. I was in love. She was the love of my life, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, she was like the love of my life, and uh, um, it was like a really good day, and we just met up, and um, and so it was like we we just messed around all day, and I'm not gonna lie, the whole park, they have like a giant park. Nah, we were what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. We were whatever. We just stayed in like a certain like little tiny section of the park because we did not know how to get over to the full park. We literally tried and tried and tried and tried. We went back and forth, and we could not find a way to the other side of the park. And like it was like a tiny little portion of the park that we stayed in compared to how big the park was. And yeah, obviously, we sat down and I made the first move. I'm not gonna say what we did that day, in the park, but we made out a lot, like a lot, like a lot. Like you don't understand. Like I can't even count that high. That's how high the number is. Um, and it was crazy, bro. Like and it was, but like I wanted to, I just wanted to, you know, um, show as much affection as I could because, who knew when we were going to be able to do this again? So I, um, just wanted to make the most out of it. And, uh, and yeah, it was the best day of my life. I accidentally made her cry. I can't remember her what it was, but I accidentally made her cry, and I felt really bad. Um, I tried to make her feel better, but yeah. So basically, whenever we were in the park, there was a photo booth in that little part we were in. So yeah, and what's the word? Oh yeah, we took a few photos in the photo booth, like a few, like we did it a few times, and yeah, there's pictures of us kissing and all that in the photo booth, and we left some pictures in the photo booth before we left. It was nothing. Yeah, that's it. We were not. Don't ask. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it was a fun day. We. Oh yeah, but obviously, I let her keep the pictures of us in the photo booth. Like I let her keep those pictures. And she hung them up in her wall, or she hung them up in her room. I mean, and yeah, but she did send me pictures of them. So I have those. Or nope, I had those on my phone. Um, and yeah. Um, it's actually crazy because um, oh yeah, if you look on my, if you look or if you sign into my YouTube account and you go to my videos, you'll see like hidden videos, like unlisted videos, and it just has, or they were videos like just for her. Like I built this thing in Minecraft. I had a world. I had a world in Minecraft, and um I would send her like progress videos of the world, or I would upload them to YouTube. And I built like a sakura tree in the world, and yeah, I titled it for Annika. Uh, um, yeah, and I did that multiple times. Oh, Subnautica. I had Subnautica, the game, and I built a room, and it was like a two-person room, and it was just for me and Annika, and even though Subnautica is not even two-player, I built a two-person room for me and Annika. And I separated the sides, like I had like one side that had like stuff she liked, and one side that had stuff I liked, and it had a sign in the middle that said Jaren and Annika. And yeah, it was that was one of the videos I made, was of that room. And she was just like, she was the love of my life. Like I couldn't have asked for somebody better. In fact, literally, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm telling the truth 100% whenever I say this. Like, before I met Annika, I literally was like, I want a girl that um that likes anime and plays sports, and she's blonde. And that was exactly Annika. That was literally Annika. Okay. And I couldn't have asked for somebody better though. She was perfect in every way. And it was just so like I don't know what I was gonna say right there, but like yeah, like I loved her, bro. And she was like so supportive about everything, bro. Like she like let me talk to her and like ramble on for like hours about like video games or like just it just stuff. Um like I remember I explained like the Apex lore to her, and I got her interested in the stuff I was interested in. Like I explained like Red Dead to her, and I probably was annoying her like to death, but I couldn't have asked for somebody better. She just sat there and listened, and I had her watch like YouTube videos about like Red Dead. Well, not like about Red Dead, but it was the videos were like gameplay of Red Dead, and it was like the story of Red Dead and all that. Same thing with Apex. Um, and she watched them. You know what I mean? She watched them. Like it's not like she was like, "Oh, I'll watch that," whatever. But and like it's not like she said, "Oh yeah, I will watch that. I'll add it to the list." It's not like she did that and then just like never watched it. She actually watched them, and it was just like she was perfect. And also, hold on, actually, give me a moment. I gotta make sure. Uh, okay. So like, oh god, is that yeah? Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Sorry if you can hear the fan, but she was perfect, and she literally, like, what's the word? Whatever, you get it. She was so supportive, and we used to like joke about, we used to joke about like, uh, she was Watson and I was Crypto, because I was a crypto main, or I am a crypto main in Apex, and she looks like Watson. Like she looks like Watson. Like the blonde hair, the bangs, all that. She looked like Watson. And yeah, she just and I used to joke that I was Crypto, or we used to joke that I was Crypto because like the black hair and whatever. And yeah, and also Crypto and Watson are like a thing, or well, they have a thing for each other, but like aren't a thing yet. So like we used to joke that we were Watson and Crypto, and we used to like send this might sound cringe. We used to send like what fan art of Watson and Crypto to each other, like, oh, us, all that, like stuff like that. And it was even our wallpaper too. We had matching wallpaper, and it was like Watson and Crypto and all that, and it was just um and but that wasn't until later on in the relationship. But yeah, she was just so supportive and all that, and she she humored me. You know what I mean? Like even if I was rambling on like a moron, she still oh god, she still humored that. And oh god, I'm currently being attacked by this man. Do I need to get my dogs on you? I have like 9. Okay, you know what? Oh, they're right here. How convenient. I need to eat real quick. This is so convenient that my dogs are just right here. Anyways, like I was saying, uh, she humored everything I said, and anything I had to say, she listened and, uh, like, was she, I mean, she at least acted like she was genuinely interested. I don't know if she was genuinely interested, I can't say for sure. But, like, she was so perfect in every way, and she was, this might sound really cheesy and cringe, but, like, okay, she was like beautiful. You know what I mean? Okay, that's weird, but she was really cute. And, oh, but like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. On my phone, I had like 5,000 pictures of her. Maybe it was 3,000. It might have been 3,000, but you get it. I had thousands of pictures of her on my phone because I had a little folder and I put them all in the folder and all that. And yeah, but yeah, it was, yeah, so I'll just fast forward to, October 2021. October 2021 was the day it all fell apart. Not, well, that's not a day, that's a month, but it was October 30th, I want to say. because we were gonna meet each other for Halloween. You know what I mean? We wanted to spend a Halloween together, so why not do that? Um, which we were going to um do a thing that, so again, SeaWorld, but we were gonna do a thing that SeaWorld was doing. It was like an event for Halloween, and we were like, oh, that's cute. We could do that. So she was okay. So I went with my dad, my cousin, and me. It was that those were that was it. So then um we we oh yeah, we drove down there, but we drove to Corpus Christi. There's two places in Texas, I believe, called Corpus Christi, and I'm talking about the one at the very bottom, like the one on the island or whatever. Um, and yeah, so I was down there, and that's like 3 hours away from where she lives. So she talked to her mom, confirmed it that we were going to meet up at Corpus Christi. Um, and yeah, I literally told Annika to make sure. I literally told Annika to make sure. I was like, Annika, make sure your mom knows we're talking about, this Corpus Christi. And she was like, she knows, she knows. So yeah, and then basically, um, so I think like the day before we were supposed to meet up, she she texted me and she was like, um, she texted me and she was like, oh, my mom is saying that we can't meet up and all that, blah 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 blah, because Corpus Christi, the one that you're at, is like 3 hours away and we can't drive that. And even though we would have been able to drive to her, like it doesn't matter, we would have been able to drive to her. But like her mom was going crazy, bro. Literally, she was like, "Oh, I don't trust him. He's trying to kidnap you. Why would anybody do blah 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 blah?" And yeah, yeah, and she was like, I forbid you from talking to him. And yeah, so then she grounded her. Or her mom grounded her from her phone and all that. And um, so she had a brother, which is how I met her. So yeah, she had a brother, and me and her brother had been friends since before I knew her. So yeah, I was like, I'll say his name. His name is Tex. Yeah. So I was like, um, oh yeah. So Tex was also forbidden from speaking to me, and he is 18. Okay, he was 18 whenever that happened, and I was like, Tex, grow a fucking pair of balls, bro. You are 18. You do not have to listen to every word your mom says. Okay? You don't have to bend to her every will or her every command. Like you don't have to do this. You are old enough to disobey her, bro. And he was just like waiting on her hand and foot, waiting on her next command, bro. Like literally, he does everything she says. Like he is like the definition of a mom's boy. And yeah, so their family is like poor, 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 bro. Like the lowest of the uh, bottom class, whatever. Uh, and she, or and yeah, so I was like, bro, you know what, text, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I started insulting him. I was like, bro, you can't even afford to blah, 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 blah. You know, he was like, actually, I moved out, even though that was not true whatsoever. Um, and he made up this whole fake backstory. Like, somebody was like, oh yeah, when did you move out? He goes, 3 months ago. Even though that was not true, and he was literally like in the same house as Annika. Um, like at that very moment. Um, so yeah, and then some threats started being thrown around. He threatened me, so I threatened him back. So then he told his mom on me. He was like, he threatened me, he threatened me. So then his mom was like, you threatened my boy. And then well, apparently how she interpreted that was, you threatened to kill my whole family and kidnap us? What? Which I have the screenshots too. Yeah, I literally have the screenshots of her like saying that stuff. Like, oh, he threatened to kill us all. And it was crazy. Um, so, yeah, so Annika was obviously grounded from her phone, and so basically how we communicated was she would just get a friend's phone from like school and all that, and just sign on to Instagram there and all that stuff. And which yeah, that's how we communicated. We signed on to Instagram. I mean, we talked on Instagram. We DM'd on Instagram because I don't like doing text messages. I like talking on Instagram DMs. So that's how we communicated. Um, so basically, um, basically yeah. So that happened for a bit, and then she got ungrounded. Uh, so we started talking obviously again, and then it got to March. It got to March. My voice is leaving me. It got to March, and basically, because we were still dating. Even though her mom forbade us from talking, and all that stuff. We were still dating secretly though. Um, like, and then so oh yeah, oh yeah. So basically, let me just tell you something. Whenever I started dating Annika back in like 2020, I cut off every single friendship I ever had in order to talk to her more. Like, oh, you're my best friend? I don't care. I'm gonna talk to my girlfriend all day. Like, literally. So, but then in 2022, I tried to start rekindling those friendships. Um, so obviously that meant I was talking to Annika a bit less than normal. Because I was trying to talk to those friends. Um, and basically, uh, she had revealed to me, she had told me that she had been cheating on me for the past like month or something like that. And then she tried to throw it onto me and say that I wasn't, spending enough time with her or talking to her or anything like that. Um, so yeah, uh, so yeah, basically, so that happened, and I had a breakdown. Um, like literally on my hands and knees, Not even on my hands and knees. I was on my like knees and forearms. You know what I mean? Like that weird Jake meme where he's like screaming into the ground. Yeah, like that meme. That's how I was. I was literally on the floor sobbing. Okay. Um. And yeah, I said some words that day. I'm not gonna lie. And then I think like a day later, maybe something like that. Uh, I tried to keep talking to her and all that. But she literally um I was like, okay, Annika, well you're gonna have to choose between us. And she was like, I don't want to choose between you. I love you both. Um, and yeah, that literally went on for like a week and a half. Um, so yeah, so basically, um, but like, we had been dating for a good like almost 2 years. Like, we'd been dating for almost 2 years at that point. Um, so then, so then, oh God, um, sorry, I just hit my mic. I think I'm about to sneeze, but I can't tell. So basically, I can feel the sneeze. I can feel the sneeze, bro. Um, okay, whatever. So basically, where was I? Oh yeah. So basically, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I was still like in love with Annika at that point because like we had been dating for like almost 2 years at that point, and I couldn't let her go that easily. It was just like I had grown so attached to her that I couldn't like live without her. You know what I mean? Um, God, sorry if you can hear my. Yeah, I have allergies really bad. But like, um, basically, basically, I tried to take her back, all that stuff, because, like I said, I just grown too attached to her, and I couldn't live without her. And we started dating again after like a couple weeks, something like that. Um, and I thought it was normal. I thought it was all back to normal. Like, oh, maybe we will, spend the rest of our days together. And we had been, cause we're nearing that age, so we had been thinking of a college to go to. And we wanted to go together, so we picked a college that was right in between both of us. Um, oh, and there's two people here. Oh God, what the? Why is there two people here, bro? God, okay, well, I didn't even know there was one person, and now there's only one person. So yeah, basically, if you didn't know, this is me ranting about all my life problems. So far, we're on the getting cheated on arc. Um, so yeah, basically, um, yeah, she. Oh yeah, we were thinking about a college to go to together, and that was a college in Dallas. It was an art college, which I had wanted to go to an art school in for like since I was a kid. Um, so this was perfect. We both come to the conclusion. We both got permission from our parents to be able to go to that college. They both said, yeah, like, yeah, we could go to that college. Um, which, again, her mom did not know that I was going to be going to that college also, because she forebode me from talking to her. So, yeah, But anyway, yeah, we literally came to the conclusion we're going to this college. Oh God, now all we had to do was wait. So, um, I want to say this is May at the moment. Like in the story, I think this is May. So yeah, it's May. School just got out, like literally the week prior. And I go on vacation to uh this one town in Missouri. Um, and yeah, so I'm there for 4 days, and obviously I'm on vacation, so I can't talk to Annika that much, on vacation. So, sorry. So basically, um, once I come back, I apologize for not being able to talk to her as much as I usually would. So, she's like, "Oh, it's okay." So then I say, so tomorrow, do you want to just like do a lot of stuff together? Like, do you want to, spend the day with each other or whatever tomorrow, since we didn't really get to talk to each other that much? And she said yes. And I was like, "Okay." So then the next day rolls around, and uh or I wake up kind of late, maybe like 9, 10 a.m., something like that. And she is like, oh, no, I'm like, "Okay, good morning." And she's like, "Hi, good morning. I'm going to the mall with my friends." And I'm like, "What?" She was like, "I'm going to the mall with my friends." And I was like, "I thought we were gonna, spend the day together." She was like, "No, no, what? I didn't think you actually wanted to do that." Um, so then, um, yeah, so then basically, I was like, "So what if we just spend the day together tomorrow?" And then she was like, "Okay." So then, I'm mad the whole day. Next day rolls around, wake up, and then I'm like, "Good morning." And she's like, "Good morning. Today I'm going to see a movie with my friends." I was like, "What?" She was like, "I'm gonna go see the Bob's Burger movie with my friends." I'm like, "But you said we were gonna spend the day together." She was like, "Are you stupid? I'm gonna see this movie." And I was like, "What, man?" Um, so yeah, and then basically, um, I'm not gonna lie, once she got home that day, because she literally left me on delivered for 8 hours. She left me on delivered for 8 hours that day. And then once she got home, I got mad at her and I yelled at her. So we started an argument, and then I broke up with her. I said maybe we could get back together sometime later. But as of right now, we are broken up. Um, and she was like, "Okay." So then, I said we could still be friends. Okay, so blah 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 blah. For the next week, we just talk, normal like friends. And then, the day after that, she completely is like uninterested in everything I have to say, like responding really dry, all that stuff. So I'm like, "Okay, really weird. It's taking forever to respond to." So next day rolls around, happens again. Next day after that, happens again. So I'm like, "Do you just like want to stop talking or something?" Like, she was like, "Yes." So yeah, so we stopped talking. Um, so I leave her alone for like a day or two, and I text her. I'm like, "Hey, how are you doing? How are you hanging up? Or how are you holding up?" Um, God, okay, they're gone. Hold on. Okay, so then, um, so then, um, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing fine, I guess." So then, we, uh, oh yeah, I leave her alone again after that for a couple days, and then um I message her again after a couple days. I'm like, hey, how you holding up again? She's like, I'm fine. Could you please stop messaging me? I don't want to talk to you. Oh! I died. Thank God I set my respawn point right there. But anyway, yeah, she was like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm like, okay, interesting, interesting reaction. But yeah, she was being a real meanie head, really rude. Um, so yes. Oh, I thought those diamonds. God. Okay, but anyways, yeah, she was being real mean for like no reason. So I just left her alone. And then the next day after that, I check her story on Instagram, and she already has another boyfriend. And keep in mind, we'd only been broken up for like a week, maybe a week and a half. And literally before we broke up, I said that you already, or I said she probably already has somebody that she's gonna get with once we break up. Um, and she was like, I don't. So then, um, literally, uh, so then literally, oh yeah, so I try to contact her. I'm having a panic attack at the moment. So yeah, oh yeah, that was a frequent thing for a while. Whenever she cheated on me, I had like my first panic attack in a good long time. But it just kept happening and kept happening and kept happening from that point on. Um, uh, so I had another panic attack that day. After I found that out, so I tried to contact her, and she blocked me on every single thing, like everything. Instagram, Snapchat, phone number, um, TikTok, like all of it. Um, uh, so yeah. Then we, and then we, oh yeah, we don't talk for a long time. Oh yeah, keep in mind. I have like 3 or 4 other accounts that I could message her on. Because I had a lot of accounts. I had a lot of accounts. And yeah. And yeah. So basically, yeah, she blocked me on everything, and I was really depressed. So I remember that girl from the beginning, back in 8th grade, the girl I had a crush on, big giant crush on. Yeah, I start talking to her again, because me and her were really on and off, like, in talking to each other. Like, we would start, like, talking to each other, like, every day, start FaceTiming each other every day, really good friends, like, really, really good friends. That's how we were at the beginning of my relationship with Annika. And then, Annika got really jealous. But then I stopped talking to the girl because, because obviously, like I said, I cut off all of my friends because I just wanted to talk to Annika as much as I could. So I cut off all my friends, including Addie. So then, me and Addie, oh, well, I just revealed her name, whatever. That's the girl I had a crush on. Okay, that's the girl I had a crush on, I guess. Okay, I did not mean to reveal that, but it's okay. Anyways, me and Addie are like an on and off thing. We'll be like best friends, and then we'll hate each other, be best friends, hate each other, so on and so forth. Um, right now we're on hating each other, and I will explain why. But yeah, once me and Annika broke up, I started talking to Addie like every day, every day, every day. Because, I mean, I kind of had a crush on her still, but it was tiny, just a little bit of feelings, just like a remnant of how my feelings were for her, in middle school. Um, and, it's not like I was in love with Addie while I was dating Annika. I actually, surprisingly, because I thought nothing would ever make me, like, stop liking Addie. But Annika, I started loving Annika, and I stopped, thinking about Addie as much. Obviously we were still friends, but, like, we weren't, like, I didn't have, like, huge feelings for her. So, basically, um, so basically, oh yeah, I start talking to Addie like every single day, like day and night. Um, whenever I break up, or whenever me and Annika break up. Oh god, I have the hiccups. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Okay, I apologize for that. But anyways, yeah, day and night, best friends. We were talking to each other after me and Annika woke up. I told her everything. She went for Annika's throat. I told her, don't do that, please. And she still did it anyway. But anyway, yeah. Me and Addie were, like best friends after me and Annika broke up. And then, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, I might reveal too much, I might, this might be a invasion of privacy, but, there was this, or Addie had this friend. Okay, Addie had this friend, and keep in mind, I've known about this friend for like what seems like months, maybe, since before I'm telling you about this. So this is currently we're in like I want to say July, something like that. So this is like July. In the story, it's July. So, and then, I think I'd known about her since like February, something like that. And then, basically, oh yeah, so her friend, you know what? I'm not gonna say her name. I really do feel like that would be giving away a lot. But I will tell you something, about her. So yeah. So Addie had this friend, and I'm not gonna lie. After Annika cheated on me, I was heartbroken, and I went to Addie for help. You know, and basically, during one of our conversations, me and Addie, during one of our conversations, she sent a picture of all of her friends, her and her friends. She was like, oh look, these are my friends. No, this is my friend group that I hang out with. And, the girl I'm talking about, Addie's friend, is in one of the pictures. Or she's in a couple of the pictures. And this is back in March, by the way. And she was like, or no, I was like, bro, who is that one, bro? She is so, like, attractive, like, and she was like, "Oh, that's so and so," and I was like, "Okay." I mean, send some more pictures of her. Let me see some more. And bro, she was, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, man. So, uh, basically, that happened back in March. So flash forward back to um, whenever the story is, whenever the story is, whatever. I think it was like July. So I was like, "Hey, Addie, you should definitely set me up with this chick. You know, the one back in March that I saw the photo. Yeah, you should definitely set me up with her." Because I think the reason I said that was because I was scrolling through mine and Addie's conversations on Snapchat, and I saw the pictures, and I was like, "Oh, I remember her. Oh yeah, bro. Oh man." So yeah, I was like, "Set me up with her." So she set me up with her. She um she oh yeah, she was Addie's friend was like, "Oh, send me some pictures of him. I want to see what he looks like." And she was like, or Addie sent her pictures. They were old pictures, to be honest, because those are like the only pictures I had on my phone were old pictures. Um, and yeah, and the friend was like, he's kind of cute, you know. And I'm gonna be completely honest. That is exactly how I got Annika. Was because was because Annika's brother, who was my friend, he's in our group chats, and I sent pictures of myself in the group chat because it was a meme. I sent like a meme and it had me in it, and he had his phone set up to the TV because they were like watching anime or they were watching a movie or whatever on his phone hooked up to the TV, and yeah, he was like, or she was like, "Who is that? He's pretty cute. Give me his Snapchat." So um, her brother, which is Tex, uh, tried to set me up with her, and I was like, "Give me her Instagram." So I got her Instagram, and bro, literally, she was so like attractive, bro. I was like, "Dang, man." I mean, okay, so yeah, so then we exchanged Snapchats, and then you know the rest of the story. So then now jump back to the story I was telling before. Addie's friend. So me and Addie's friend start talking. We talk for some days, whatever, and then we stopped talking for a bit. But like, yeah. And then I'm fully convinced that Addie ruined my chances because Addie completely like uh took words like and put them in my mouth. Like she said I said something that never even happened. And then Addie's friend was like, "Who said that?" And then Addie told her it was me. And literally, um, her friend, like, what's the word? Uh, whatever. Her friend messaged me, and like, she came after me, bro. Literally, like, she started tagging me. Like, she's like, "Oh, I can't believe you say that." Blah 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 blah. Um, so basically, what was actually said was I was like I was joking around also because uh okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna say this later but I guess I'll say it now. Addie has a drug problem, okay? And at the time of this story that I'm telling, she was clean for like 3-4 months. So I was making a joke. I said, "You used to be a lot funnier." Um, and then, cause no, I said you, no, I said you used to be a lot cooler. Um, because I was making a joke. Because she wouldn't stop talking about like webtoons and all that. So I made a joke. I was like, man, you used to be way cooler. So then she was like, I'm talking about Addie. Addie was like, you mean whenever I had a drug problem? I was like, yeah, I guess. Making a joke, going along with the joke she just said. And then she literally said this, and I quote, she was mimicking me. She was like, Hattie, you used to be a lot cooler back when you had a crippling drug problem. I was like, that's not what I said. And then she literally, I think I fell asleep, like an hour or two after that happened. Um, but she literally posted on her story that exact quote that she just said, like, oh, you used to be a lot cooler back whenever you had a crippling drug addiction. Um, she put that exact quote in quotation marks, and she said I said it. Um, and so her friend came after me. She was like, "Oh, so you're just gonna make fun of Addie's drug problem? You're gonna make fun of her addiction? Blah 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 blah." And I literally said, she misquoted me. That's not at all what I said. And then she was like, well, it doesn't matter if she misquoted you. You don't make fun of somebody's drug problem, drug addiction. And I'm like, again, she misquoted me. I never said anything about an addiction. I never said anything about drugs. And she said, well, what did you say? And I told her what I said. And she's like, well, blah, 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 blah. I can't remember what she said. Actually, I could look at it right now. It's in our DMs. So let me look this up. I've been live for an hour. Okay. So basically, so basically, I was like, yeah, she took words out of my mouth or whatever, and twisted them. And then she said, honestly, I don't care. Whatever the F you said, it almost made her release, but she meant to say relapse. So get the fuck up on out of here with that bullshit. So yeah, basically, that's what happened. So that literally ruined my chances. All the chances I had with that girl, completely out of the window because Addie wanted to be dramatic. So yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Even after that stuff happened, and she said all that stuff to me, she is still bad, bro. Like 10 out of 10, bro. She is, man. So basically, yeah. So that happened. So that ruined my chances with her. So can't do anything about that anymore. So then, what happened after that? That was like a few months ago. Oh yeah. So I messaged. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I should say this. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna say that in particular. I'm gonna do that in my own time. When I'm ready to say it to somebody. But yeah. Basically, I texted Annika, and on a different account that she hadn't blocked me on. I texted Annika, and I was like, hey man, listen, I don't need your blah 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 blah. I don't need your or no, I said I'm not trying to, shoot my shot. I'm not trying to get with you or anything. I just need your help. I need your opinion. I need your blah 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 blah. And this was talking about the Addie's friend. This happened before all that stuff happened with Addie's friend. Like back whenever I first back whenever I first started messaging Abby's friend, I texted Annika, and yeah, um, and she, was like, okay, blah 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 blah. So I told her a certain thing that I will not be saying on here, and she was like, okay, well, blah 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 blah. So we started talking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and basically, um, yeah, um, well, oh yeah. So we started talking back and forth, back and blah blah, blah, like I said, and then um, we started talking on my main account. I got her to unblock my main account, and we started talking on my main account, and um, obviously we didn't talk like every day, but like I messaged her every now and again. I'm like, hey, how you doing? How you holding up? And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. On the 4th of July, I kind of started rizzing her up. You know what I mean? Um, so then I was like, hey, Annika. So like, do you think I could call you in a second? Because I really need to talk to you about something. And she was like, no, I don't want to talk to you or I don't want to call you. I don't want to catch feelings, you know. And I was like, okay. But then I said some stuff to her because she said some stuff to me. Basically, I really needed to talk to her about something serious. Like, it was really serious. It was a really serious topic, and I was like, Annika, please, bro. This is just, I need you. I need to talk to you. Like, actually, I really need to talk to you. This is serious. Please, come on, hurry. And she was like, no, blah 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 blah. So then I went off on her. I was like, okay, well, don't ever talk to me again because you are just being selfish. I came to you in my time of need, and you're just, putting yourself before others, or you're putting yourself before my what's the word? Um, Whatever. But yeah, basically that happened. Um, yeah. So then she blocked me again on my main account. Um, so yeah. So what has happened in the past? Oh, that's what happened. I could tell you about this. So basically, hold on. So basically, man, I don't know if I'm using this term right, but I am lovesick as a motherfucker, bro, okay? You don't understand how much I miss Annika. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I was talking to Annika, I said, Annika, I've moved on to insert Addie's friend's name here. But like, so yeah, I'm not trying to get with you anymore. I've already moved on. But that was a complete lie. And I still had feelings for Annika at that point, and I'm not gonna lie, I miss her. I say it every single day. I say, man, I miss Annika, or oh my god, I miss Annika so much. Like, literally, I miss Annika. You don't understand, bro. Like, it was like so. It was like months ago, but I can't get over her, bro. Like, we dated for 2 years, and then she just like, yeah, it just all went downhill after October. Um, so yeah, um, basically, yeah, what was I saying again? Um, Oh yeah, bro. I miss Annika. You don't understand how many times I think of Annika every day. Like, it's just crazy how much I think of Annika, bro. Like, and there's somebody here. I don't know why it doesn't tell me whenever there's somebody here, bro. It literally just it used to, but like now it's just not doing it. But like it's just because we. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, Annika. I dated Annika for 2 years, and I she was the closest I've ever been to a person. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm not gonna try to, act all, oh, I'm all cool and stuff. Literally, I am, I'm socially introverted. I am, really, what's the word? Yeah, I'm an introvert and I have social anxiety really badly. So much to so much to the point where I literally uh um I don't talk to my family that much. And I'm talking about like my older siblings that have already moved out and been moved out for like years. Obviously, like, I have a sister who still lives with us, and with her, I'm fine with her. But like with my family that I just don't talk to every day, it's just I don't talk to them that much, and I'm we're quite around them and all that. And anybody who's not like a really close friend of mine, I'm really quiet with them too. Um, so yeah, where was I going with this? I had a point. Oh yeah. So, but Annika, I literally opened up to her more than I've ever opened up to anybody in my life. And there's three people. Wow. Wow, it's just pouring in. Oh, there's three people. Anyways, yeah, so if you're new here, I'm basically just ranting about all my life problems. We're nearing the end. I've been doing this for like 2 hours. Maybe like an hour and a half, an hour 45, something like that. But we're nearing the end. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I'll recap it for you if you want. Um, so yeah, I'll just recap it real quick. I had a crush on this girl, and then I didn't, and then I got a girlfriend. We dated for 2 years, broke up. So then I started talking to the girl in from the beginning, and then she had a friend, tried to get with that friend, and then it didn't work out. So now I miss my ex now. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, it might sound really corny and cheesy, but I miss her, bro. Like, it was so sudden. We broke up so sudden, and like she was the love of my life. Like, she was my entire life. Like, everything I did like revolved around her. Okay, I dreamed of her at night. I thought of her at school. I literally uh yeah, okay, anyways. But it's just, it happened so soon, so sudden, and it just like, um, it just, I didn't get time to like, um, lose feelings for her, I guess. Which I wouldn't have, but like, I miss her, man. It's just crazy how much I miss her. Like, I think about her, like, every day, bro. Like, if I counted how if I counted how many times I think about her every day, it'd be like in the tens of thousands. I swear to God. Um, but she was so good and so perfect, and yeah. Um, hold on. Um, Yeah, okay, yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Anyways, it's just I miss her so much. You you don't understand how much I miss her, bro. Like I think about her so much. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I've gotten a Switch. I got a Switch like last month, maybe the month before. I cannot remember. I think it was last month actually. But I got a Switch to try to fill the void in my heart with Animal Crossing, and it worked for a week, and then it stopped working, and now I just think about Annika so much. Um, so yeah, and then also another thing that happened in my life, um, that is bad or whatever, is now I know this happened years ago, 3 years ago to be precise, but I miss Etika, bro. I know that may seem like a completely stupid thing to, miss, but I miss him. I miss Etika. He was so like young, and he was such a good streamer. He was like, yeah, he was battling like some mental health issues, but Keemstar, I completely blame Keemstar for his death. Like even though yes, there were some other contributing factors, is still Keemstar contributed like at least a quarter of the stuff percentage whatever. Um, and I miss Etika. I think about him so much, bro. Because recently I started watching, or no, that's what it was. So after I got a Switch, I started, looking up some videos about Animal Crossing because, why not? I'm trying to learn some stuff about Animal Crossing. So let me look up some videos about Animal Crossing. And one of the videos that came up was Etika's reaction to Isabelle being put in Smash Bros. Um, so then that made me go down the whole Etika rabbit hole for the 90th time. I started watching his VODs again. He was so funny. Oh, I miss him, bro. And he was gone too soon, bro. It's just so sad. Yeah, I try to fill the void in my life with like meaningless things, but like in the end, it's only a temporary fix. Like, sure, I may completely like get over Annika in, let's say, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, but like, my life will never be the same. Even at the end of the day, if I could have the option to like never ever have dated Annika, I would take it. Cause I would rather never find love than feel like this. Okay? Like, oh my god. And not only that, but like I wasted 2 years of my life on this chick, bro. I mean, yeah, I talked to my older sister about, about my problems, mostly just Annika, and she said, "Oh, you didn't waste your life. You learned some stuff." Yeah, I would rather gain 2 years of my life back than knowledge. Like, come on, bro. I could have, done so much with so many other girls, but now I have to. I wasted my teenage years on this chick. I was 15, 14 around that time. Whenever I dated Danica, and now I'm about to turn 18, and we just broke up. So I literally wasted my teenage years, um, on her, and it's just, oh my god. Uh, Now if you remember from the beginning, if you remember from the beginning, there was a girl, and her name started with K. I called her K, She honestly, after that whole thing with Addie's friend didn't work out, I was completely thinking about, going back to her because, we almost had a thing, but like I just stopped, because I started dating Annika. So I tried to go back to her, but like, I just I couldn't do it, bro. Um, Now I'm not gonna lie, I had so many girls that would, uh, that would, that I could do stuff with, you know what I mean? Like I have so many girls that I could, what's the word? Um, what is the word I'm thinking of? Um, I have so many girls I could try to get with. Um, a couple of them be like, I met them, while I was dating Annika. Obviously, it didn't go anywhere because I was dating Annika and I didn't cheat on her, unlike her. But like, they definitely, I could tell one of them at least was flirting with me like very hard. Um, Very hard. Like it was really obvious. Also, every time I brought up that I had a girlfriend, she got really mad. Cause it wasn't even like, oh yeah, or no, it wasn't even like, hey, I have a girlfriend. It was like, oh, my girlfriend is blah 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 blah, and she just got really upset whenever I kept like saying that. So it was pretty obvious that she was flirting, but I just stopped. Uh, yeah. Um. Anyways, I think I might end it here. I don't really have anything else I could talk about. Uh. Honestly, recently, I've just been trying to fill the void with reading because I like to read. Yeah. Uh. Mm, I might try to go back to. Oh no! I have something else I need to talk about. Also, I was gonna talk about this, but I completely forgot about it. So basically, Addie. I've been talking about her like this whole time. Yeah, Addie. I told you, she has a drug problem. Okay, she has a drug problem. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it. Not gonna try to, you know, lie to you and be nice to her or anything. Cause again, like I said, we're on the we hate each other stage right now. And well, we don't hate each other. I just don't like her anymore because literally, I told her this to her face. I was like, um, I was like, Addie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might have to cut you off. I might have to stop being friends with you because you're just going down a path, and I cannot like. I don't want to be there whenever you reach the end. You know what I mean? Um, what I mean by that is she is she's a teenager, by the way. Me and her are like the same age. Our birthdays are like 9 days apart. Um, and yeah, she's not an adult yet or anything, and she's been doing this for like a couple of years, maybe just a year. This in particular, what I'm about to say. But she is selling her body for drugs, okay? And she's a teenager, bro. Like, if you're that desperate for drugs while you're a teenager, I can only imagine what you'd be willing to do whenever you're an adult, and I do not want to find out. So I was thinking that I might have to just cut her off, stop being friends with her, because I don't want to see how that. Because I've tried to, be the angel on her shoulder, and try to help her, but she just doesn't care. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, Addie, you might want to stop that. Really, you stop. Like, don't do this stuff. All that. But she doesn't care. She literally, like, does tabs, acid, like all of it, bro. Like, if you can think of it, she's done it. and she has a story for each one of them. Um, and yeah, it's just I don't want to be there whenever she's a crackhead living in a crack house with like 6 other people, you know, who are also crackheads because she has friends and they are no better than her. Anyways, yeah, that's that, and then after I said, oh whoops, sorry, after I said I might have to cut her off, she did something even worse. Um, she, which she's done this before. She had done this before, but like I just didn't care that much. But not now, I do care. But she hadn't done this in a long time. So like, yeah. But she did it again. She's 17, and she is having sex with like 21-year-old guys, 22, 23-year-old guys, and it's that's obviously that's wrong. You are going to like you could get them arrested. You could ruin somebody's life because you're stupid and you're ignorant. Um, and you know how harsh judges are for that kind of stuff. Literally, there are judges and they're like, "Oh my god, bro, it's your responsibility to find out their age. So why didn't you confirm her age?" Like as if they didn't try to confirm her age, but they are lying. The girls are lying about their age. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, I have been I've been very outspoken against that kind of stuff for like years and years and years. Like false allegations and that kind of stuff. Where the underage girl lies about her age. Uh, I've been an advocate for like against that stuff for years because like it's not fair to the guy because the what's the word, the courts are always so just what's the word, oh god, the courts are always harsher on the guys in like situations like that than the girls. Like you could get a or you could get false allegations against you, and then like they admit they're false, but they get they get no repercussions. And not to mention that girl who had a dream where a guy raped her, and she reported him and he got arrested. It was a dream. It didn't happen. It never happened. But he still got arrested. And I'm not even gonna bring up divorces, bro. Oh my god. Like how the woman gets like 90% of the belongings that the man had been paying for the past 5 years, whatever. But you understand where I'm coming from. I have been a big advocate against that kind of stuff for years, and she is doing it. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and sit here and let her do it because she's my friend. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be like that. So I blocked her on everything, like how Annika did to me. I blocked her on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, phone number, all of it, bro. Yeah. And I have not spoken to her since then. I was in a group chat with her. It was her, my friend Bradley, my friend Camden, and me. We've been in that group chat. That was who I was talking about at the beginning. I said she was friends with a guy, and they were like the losers of that class. So I was like, being one of the losers with them because I was new. Yeah, Bradley was that guy, and Camden is like one of the popular kids, but like he still hangs with us. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, that's one of my friend groups I'm in, and basically, oh yeah, basically, I left that group chat because I didn't want to have anything to do with Addie. I didn't want to be associated with Addie, and I left that group chat. But that was like a week ago or something, maybe a little over a week ago. And I asked Camden to add me back to the group chat. So now I'm back in the group chat, but I still haven't talked to Addie. I don't talk to Addie. I'm done with her. Because like you understand where I'm coming from though, right? Like she could literally ruin a guy's life because she's bored. Like it's just I'm not gonna sit here and take it. You know what I mean? Like obviously me saying this may just make me sound like an incel. Like um it may make me sound like I have been in that situation where like I did stuff with a minor and got caught. Obviously, that's not the case because I'm also a minor. But like, I can't stand people like that who think they are above, just moral or I'm gonna say that. People who think they're above like morality and just think like they're always in the right, and that's not what I meant to say either. But like, you understand where I'm coming from, though. They're just bad people who believe like they can do no wrong. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Whatever. You understand where I'm coming from, though, right? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's all. I think I might have to end it here. I don't know anything else I can talk about. Talked about pretty much my entire life for the past few years. See if I can think of anything else, I guess. No. Oops, my fault. I will say, there's this girl on TikTok. She's my age. And I literally, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I developed a crush on this girl on TikTok, bro. She's my age, obviously, and she plays all the games I play, and she's interested in all that stuff. And it's crazy, bro. Like, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, I talked for quite a long time. This video is gonna be deleted. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, I guess.